All right, this is Sue's Love and Tarot. We are going to do pop-up readings for air signs. Okay, so let's start with Gemini. All right, let's see what comes out. Oh, that was... Gemini, pop-up reading. Woo! Someone blew out. Ooh, another one. All right. Okay, let's see what it says. Ooh, summer forever. Okay. Now, I feel like this has to do with someone who lives in tropical climate. That's what I'm getting. Okay, now some of you want to bring the feeling of ease and comfort and that fun-loving summer energy to your whole year. I like it. Okay, so here's the Leo and Sagittarius energy. Okay, those two cards came up yesterday. I think that was in the Capricorn. Okay, anyway, Leo, Sagittarius, the main characters, who they are, hyping each other up at happy hour. Okay, and what you'll remember, life with them feels like two suns colliding. Okay. Yeah, so it's like that extreme joy, right? Two suns. Okay. Two suns. Ooh, that's nice. Okay, so I feel like what that's saying is that you're going to have a lot of fire energy, and you want to take that energy and channel it into things that will be productive and bring in abundance for you. Okay, so that's kind of releasing that kind of any other energy other than positive, right? Okay, so that may take work, but we can do it. Okay, so all right, so for some of you, you've reached that bliss. And what you want to do is maintain that. Okay. Now, so I feel like this is a... Let's see what these cards say. Oh my goodness. A bunch fell on the ground and flipped over. Okay. All right, let's see. The ones on top I'll grab. Okay, so if you had a feeling of ups and downs, I feel like that's going to stabilize. Okay. Now that could be for Sagittarius if you're here too. Okay. All right, because I'm getting Libra energy. Okay, so give and take. All right, so I feel like there's this even exchange. Now that was coming up in the Capricorn energy. Okay. Okay, so rewards. Okay, you are cashing in on all the good work you've done. Raises, bonuses, and prosperity are coming in. Keep going and keep growing. Okay, now, some of you had an ending with, it could have been any of these signs. Leo, Sagittarius, Scorpio, Capricorn, okay, Cancer, okay. At any rate, if there's an ending, there's always something new for you. That means that it's asking you to look in other directions. Okay, so prosperity is meant for you. Okay, and this comes through long-term planning. Okay, even short-term, start now. Okay, an adventure. Okay, you make exciting work moves that could take you outdoors or on a trip. You will need to climb steadily to reach your financial goals. Okay, now I feel like what I'm getting with that is, there was a lot of changes with that, what is that? Oh, the COVID thing. Okay, and so what we want to do is try to learn from those things that we experienced in the past, from the contrast, and then use that to kind of trump any kind of fear that may be coming. So it's like keep building that faith. Okay, so you could feel like you're out of luck, but your fortune is improving and you will get a lucky break soon. Collect nuggets of wisdom. You will need them in the near future. So that's what I was saying. You got to take those the wisdom that we learn, so that we don't keep repeating the same unhealthy cycles and then move in something new. Let's see what this tea leaf reading cards say coming up. Okay. All right, so geometric shapes, protection, the truth, oblong, a package or a letter. Okay, so I'm picking that up as real estate. Okay, oval female, a warning to beware of self-pride. Okay, so being humble. Okay, in pentagon, a triumph. Okay. All right, so there is going to be some sort of breakthrough, and I feel like that's very positive. Wow, you got 2 geometric cards. What is that? Okay, now geometric shapes always have a special allure. In ancient times, the mathematical principles involved in creating them were considered a form of magic. Okay. These shapes can be read in relation to surrounding symbols or read individually. Please see the following cards from some examples. You will also blah, blah, blah. Okay, so what I'm getting is real estate, actually, like buildings in different shapes. Okay, now, so if it's pentagon, we could be talking about vehicles and things, right? In some different shapes. Okay. Okay, so I got, if you're worried about your health is improving. Okay, and I got the anchor, so could be about ships and building ships. Okay. Anchor is lucky. So you got 2 luck cards. Okay, lucky in business or in love, and if it's blurred, the meaning is reversed. Okay, so I get what it's saying. Okay, so if there's something, you know how like on the internet they'll blur certain things if you choose that, like children's, monitoring children's thing. But what am I getting with that? Oh, okay, so it's like blur out some of the things. It's not talking about ignoring it. When you have to bring in something, have one pointed focus towards what you're doing, but it's like keep it in the peripheral. Is that what it's saying? I think that's what it's saying. Okay. All right, so you got angel, the bearer of, okay, the bearer of good news, especially in love and happiness. It is predicted. Ants, this is, okay. All right, so some ants, it depends on the ant, but I feel like it could represent some tough times that we went through. Okay. So the key to that then is work together, right? I feel like that's important. Okay, so there's that. Now let's see, what about love, since it's saying career and love. All right. Let's see what it says in these cards. All right. Knowing heart. Okay. Heed your intuition. So it's like pay attention to your intuition and your heart space. Sometimes air signs can use their mind to overrule things when you really need to just sink into the emotions in the heart. Like this one's on a cloud even. Okay. Rebellious heart. Think for yourself. Yeah, avoid like herd mentality, especially if you're a leader in a huge group, right? Follow your own heart. Look, this heart's lighting up. Capricorn got that too. So if you're using that energy to do funky things, you want to really lean into your heart and listen within. Longing heart. Value what you have and more will appear. Okay, so let's say you had your heart set on something and you decided that this wasn't your time for something. It's just saying that it can be picked up in another segment of time. And so take your focus on the new creation then. Something else. We have like layers of things that we can bring in creatively. Okay, cautious heart. Have enough wisdom to get back up. Okay. So if you felt like there's been some challenges with people, the improvement is coming in. I feel like you're going to have some sort of lucky break here. Unseen heart. Okay, so you're significant and okay, so this is strange because I feel like you're seen in the public eye. Okay, if this is a Gemini that crossed over, then you may not be able to see them in the physical, but they still want you to connect with them. All right. I mean, they may seem invisible to the human eye, but the energy still exists. But I think what this is saying here is that even in a big crowd, sometimes you feel like separate from others. Okay. Learn to lead from wisdom. Okay. I was getting that message from earlier this morning. Lead from what we've learned in the past. Okay. That's coming up in your reading. Okay. All right, so betrayed heart. Okay, so sometimes people do things because they don't understand certain things. Okay. And forgiving heart. Yeah, so see, that's important. It's like, I didn't even have the card showing. Sorry. All right, so let me see. Let me go back. Okay, I'll just lay them down and then I'll pull them. Okay, so forgiving heart. Forgiving, but still remembering the past so that we don't keep doing the same thing. All right. And then flirty heart. So that's what I feel like. We started off with the summer card, and I feel like that's what you want to bring into your everyday experience. That lighthearted feeling, love, and serenity and ease. Okay. So beautiful heart. Okay, so know that that's you. Okay. So let's go back. I feel like if you are a rebel, you're a rebel with a cause. Okay. All right. Okay, let's get some, what are those lovey-dovey cards say? All right. All right. All right. Devilish passion. See, that's the Capricorn energy I was picking up. All right. A balance between your intense desires and responsibility. Okay. So, stay open to love. Okay. So let's say there were some challenging people. You still want to stay open to the idea of love, right? Okay, and I feel like that's your inner wisdom guiding you in the right direction. All right. What is this? Trust. Okay, so it's like rebuilding. Okay, so what I'm getting is trusting your own energy is going to help you trust more in any connections. Okay, here's forgiveness showing up. Activities. Yeah, see, it's like avoid obsession and enjoy love. Okay, so it's like, it's like a tick, is what they're showing me. Not the bug, although it could be something bugging you, but it's like a tick, like if someone just taps on something. And it's like you could drive yourself nuts with some people who have betrayed you, right? Or you could just let it go and focus on love, right? And your activities, what you're bringing in. Okay. And in that are new gifts and promises here. Time heals. All right. So, in that exchange of energy, though, it's important to be honest and self reflect. Okay. And there could have been a certain degree of um, feeling rejected. Okay. Okay, but you're headed towards this. I like that. Okay. All right, so if you haven't been, you will be. All right, so believe in the luck that's coming to you, too. All right. Let's get the moon thing. All right, so what? The third? Okay, third. Night has fallen and the stars appear, and the moon creates a silver glow. It is time to rest and renew the mind. Find inner calm by shutting down all devices and giving the body and mind time to slow down and ease into a restful state. Release everything that happened today. Let go of tomorrow's plans. Set the stage for dreams to occur. Anything is possible in this calm state. Okay, so that's amazing how that happened to be what the card came out. Okay, so that's interesting. Okay, so I'm going to leave it there. Okay, thank you.